Hello, I'm Rachel Vector. Welcome to TMN Television on Thursday, October 5th, 2017. Tonight we cover the most recent City Council meeting, as well as a recap of Career Week. Also be sure to watch the Truman Sports Update. These stories and more tonight on TMN Television. You don't want to miss this. The Truman State University Career Center held a Career and Grad School Expo for their semi-annual Career and Grad School Week. Here is TMN's Bria Parnell with the story.
Truman State University's Career Center hosted the semi-annual Career and Grad School Week, September 25th through the 29th in the Student Union Building. The week consisted of a variety of career-centered events and activities, including real and mock interviews, an etiquette dinner, and recruiter presentations. The main event was the Career and Grad School Expo, where 122 companies and universities came to meet with students. Director of Career Services Dave Lusk says students should learn how to interview and gain those skills necessary after graduation. Lusk says the Career Center wants to challenge students in different majors to come to the expo and seek opportunities they might not have known existed.
And so we really try to challenge some of the students who are from the majors that aren't business and accounting that there are things at the expo for them, but sometimes we have to gain confidence to see that we have the skills that we could go talk to these people that we didn't really think they had opportunities, but once we talk to them, oh my gosh, you have opportunities.
The Career and Grad School Week happens every semester and has grown exponentially since its inception. The Career Center has pushed for students to attend the expo by going into classrooms and gaining a stronger social media presence. Career Technology and Operations Manager Brandy Wright says the expo serves about 600 to 700 students, and the Career Center works very hard to invite recruiters from organizations students have shown interest in. Wright says the Career Center is looking to make changes to the expo, including creating separate expos for grad schools and careers, as well as an expo boot camp to better serve students and recruiters.
If 42% of Truman graduates go on to graduate school, or state that they anticipate to go to grad school, maybe we should separate Career and Grad School Expo out into two separate events so we can hit both markets of students.
The Career and Grad School Expo is for all majors and grade levels. The Career Center wants to encourage students to attend the expo as well as other events in the week, as they are good opportunities to network and gain positive experiences with future employers. For the Truman Media Network, I'm Bria Parnell.
Student Senate proposed a resolution which was passed at the Faculty Senate meeting on September 28th, which called to postpone voting on a new liberal studies program. Student Senate President and Faculty Senate Student Representative Kira Cooper presented the resolution, saying students should have more input on curriculum before a vote occurs. Cooper had originally been invited to committee meetings on the LSP change over the summer, but could not make it. No efforts were made to get a replacement for her. Member of the summer committee, Mary Shapiro, says the problem with including students is Truman has to stick to certain standards and students might not get listened to anyway. Some faculty members argue students don't need a say in the LSP changes because it will not be affecting current students. Student Senate argues they have a responsibility to speak for not only current students, but future ones as well. Student Senate will be hosting two forums during homecoming week to discuss the different LSP proposals and open up a question and answer segment. Kirksville is working toward the goal of building a homeless shelter. Assistant City Manager Ashley Young says the city has been collaborating with the national initiative Project Homeless Connect since 2013 to find ways to assist the homeless population and get them back on their feet. Young says the initiative is still in the exploratory stage, asking groups that regularly work with the homeless to properly assess what needs exist to find out what a shelter should have to address these needs. He says the initiative will host their annual event tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Moose Lodge, welcoming those who are homeless and economically disadvantaged. He says this event is designed to provide services and strengthen their connection with the community.
People who are homeless can come to this event and people who are just economically disadvantaged can come to this event and receive free services and connect with social services that can better enable them to get them back on their feet, get into housing, get a job, whatever their need might be.
The Kirksville City Council had their first October meeting this Monday. The council passed 11 resolutions unanimously. The resolutions included passing the 2018 tourism budget, a site plan for the new Kirksville Arts Center, as well as approving a Tiger Grant from the United States Department of Transportation to fund the creation of a pedestrian and bicycle corridor stretching from the square to Highway 63. The council passed other resolutions approving construction bids and alterations to street and zoning codes. Kirksville Police Department is currently investigating a report of an off-campus drug-related incident involving a female student. The incident occurred September 16th. KPD Deputy Chief Steve Farnsworth says the student believes that a narcotic was put in her drink at an off-campus party. He says they are also looking into rumors about additional victims. They are still trying to validate the claims and are checking one other female student who may have been affected. Farnsworth said that students who are minors should come forward and that they are not looking to file charges for a minor in possession. Next, stay tuned for the Truman Sports Update. But before that, let's take a look at this week's forecast.
Recently, our country has witnessed catastrophic devastation. Hurricanes and flooding have upended lives and livelihoods.
Across this great country, Americans have answered the call.
That special calling that compels us, when others are down, to step up and do whatever it takes.
America's at her best when, against all odds, we come together and lift each other up.
Please donate to oneamericaappeal.org. America needs you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
5 members of Truman's club rugby team were invited to the 50th annual Aspen Ruggerfest September 14th through the 17th. Sophomore Caleb Longley, junior Connor Flaherty, and seniors Mike Sitt, Torin Halbert, and Ian Diller represented the Bulldogs on their conference all-star team. Halbert says the Colorado tournament is a place for players of all different countries, ages, and skill levels to meet and play the sport they love. He says the event also serves as a showcase for aspiring professionals. He said he and his teammates just had fun playing against teams that were more experienced than them and enjoyed having their effort recognized by teams consisting of professionals.
We played against and played with were trying the hardest that they can. They worked with each other. They fought their hardest. Everything was left on the field when we were done, and it was a nice change of pace. And so it was just a helpful thing. It increased our knowledge even more of the game, and the more you learn from it, the better you play and the easier it is.
The Truman State football team lost Saturday 19-34 to the University of Indianapolis, despite scoring the first 10 points. The Greyhounds came into the game against the Bulldogs with the best offense in the GLVC and ranked in the top 10 of the Division II rankings. Head coach Greg Nesbitt says Saturday was the most competitive game the team played against the Greyhounds, but he thought it made too many critical errors in multiple facets of the game. He says even though the defense was able to keep the Greyhounds under their season average, it still was not enough to give them their first loss. The Bulldogs now look forward to Saturday when they host Southwest Baptist University on a game that will be broadcast on ESPN3. The volleyball team has now lost 3 matches in a row after being swept by the University of Illinois Springfield Tuesday night. The 3-game losing streak is the team's longest of the season. The Bulldogs' struggles started on Friday when they lost to William Jewell College 1-3. Truman took the first set only to lose the last 3, but was led by redshirt junior middle hitter Holly Hildebrand 9 kills. They lost the next day to West Division leading Drury University 1 set to 3, despite having 4 Bulldogs with at least 10 kills. Their third straight loss came against UIS, the Bulldogs' first ever loss to them. The team's next game will be on the road, Friday against University of Wisconsin-Parkside and Saturday against Lewis University. After scoring at least 1 goal in 5 straight games, the women's soccer team were shut out in 2 straight games Friday against Maryville University and Sunday against the University of Missouri-St. Louis. Ending their 4-game winning streak, the Bulldogs were able to muster 7 shots on goal, but were not able to score. They followed that performance out-shooting the Tritons 19-7, but were not able to break the scoreless tie after 2 overtimes. The women will play on the road Friday against McKendree University and Sunday against the University of Southern Indiana. The men lost their 5th straight game against the University of Missouri-St. Louis 1-2, with their lone goal coming from sophomore forward Matt Yankowitz. The Bulldogs have only scored 2 goals in the 5 games, despite averaging 11 shots per game. They will also go on the road Friday to face McKendree and Sunday to face Southern Indiana. This has been your Truman Sports Update. Stay tuned after the break.
It's fine that other people like you. It's more important that you like yourself. And I'm comfortable with every part of me. Meals on Wheels coming to my door as someone who's housebound assures me that I'm not forgotten. They care that I'm okay. My name is Asha Ida Bell. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
TMN reporters Matt Ragsdale and Charles Mahood headed back out on the quad this week to, you guessed it, ask some questions. Here's what Truman students had to say this week.
Hello, I'm Matt Ragsdale. Tonight you'll be joining us for a very special episode of Questions on the Quad in the Dark. Now that it's officially fall, what are you most excited for?
Pumpkin carving.
Okay.
Stole my idea.
You're both excited for pumpkin carving?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before?
No.
Wow, making connections here on TMN TV. What are you guys most excited for now that it's officially fall?
I think I'm definitely excited to finally start wearing like all the sweatshirts I brought with me instead of t-shirts.
Yeah.
Uggs.
Uggs, good, yeah, good choice.
Long pants.
Long pants. I've never worn those before. Hannah, what are you most excited for now that it's fall?
I am most excited for the leaves to change color.
Why?
Because it's really pretty and it brings color to this dull world.
That's right. That's true. Just a quick follow-up question to that. When's the last time you've fallen?
Sorry?
Like you've fallen to the ground?
Oh, last January.
Last January. That's very specific. Would you care to?
I was waiting. I'm sorry.
We're gonna come back to that. When's the last time you guys have fallen?
Fallen?
Fall?
Yeah.
Like trips? Probably like 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Actually, probably today. Today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 feet today?
Today.
Wow, that's pretty frequent.
Last Thursday,
What happened?
I fell off my bike because it was too big.
Your bike is too big, so you fell off?
Yes, I was trying to get off and it overwhelmed me and I fell off of it.
The last time I've fallen, that was last year, I think. I broke my ankle.
Wow, care to elaborate on that?
It was dark and I was on a porch and then I was suddenly off the porch.
Was it fall time?
It was fall time.
In more ways than one. Camila, are you okay? She's not okay. What was the best part of the career fair, in your opinion?
All the employers that were there. There was just a lot of people, a lot of employers, people getting opportunities and jobs. It was nice to see.
Probably meeting all of the freshmen who were there for the first time and terrified.
Yeah. What was your favorite part about the career fair?
I just liked being able to see what was out there and kind of see careers that I didn't really know about.
When you were at the career fair, did you try the Coca-Cola on a stick?
I did not. I didn't see that.
Oh man, that was probably my favorite thing there. Did you try the fried Oreos?
No, I did not. Me neither.
No. Did you guys try the fried ice cream balls?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they were pretty good. It was just like ice cream balls that they deep fried, and they served them with like syrup and a chili dog. I like deep fried Oreos, but my favorite is the deep fried Twinkie. Yeah. Yeah, at the career fair, what they do usually is they take the deep fried Twinkie, they cut it in half. Okay, sounds pretty normal. Then what they do is they take a banana, put it in the middle of that, cover the whole thing in peanut butter, deep fry it again, and then serve it with a side of chips and salsa.
Dang.
Unhealthy.
Or, that's the best part of the fair. I also had a lot of fun at the pie toss.
Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. For complete news coverage, be sure to stay tuned to KTRM and pick up a copy of the Index. Check our news content on tmn.truman.edu and be sure to check out our variety show segments. You can also follow TMN on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for breaking news updates. And if you missed part of our broadcast tonight, check out TMN TV on YouTube. If you've ever thought about being on TV, be sure to head on over to tmn.truman.edu/apply to fill out an application today. And if you enjoy photography, be sure to enter the Detours Photo Contest by October 8th, and you may have the opportunity to be featured in their magazine. Submissions can be emailed to their editor at detours.com. From all of us at TMN, thank you for tuning in and have a great rest of the week.